All right, Cyrus, we talked just briefly about PETA, and I know that you've got a little tidbit about that. Do you have audio on that? Is that something that we can
No,
play?
I should have grabbed some farm animal sounds,
Farm
though,
sounds.
and just played those.
Yeah. Well, here's the deal. Here's the skinny on this one. This, according to the New York Post, People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, PETA, demanded this week that people stop using speciesist terms. You've heard of sexist and ageist terms?
I have, yeah.
Okay. And then
Which are real.
Okay, so we're not laughing at sexism, we're not laughing at ageism, but those terms are in our vocabulary now. Well, PETA, for some time now, has been advocating that we stop using speciesist terms such as chicken, pig, or rat as insults for humans. PETA's tweet was so widely mocked online that it soon boasted an embarrassing ratio of almost 11,000 comments to just over 3,000 likes as of Thursday morning. So PETA, in its tweet, said, calling someone an animal as an insult reinforces the myth that humans are superior to other animals and justified in violating them. Stand up for justice by rejecting supremacist language. And of course, the term supremacist is on the lips of many people nowadays, so it's going to have a kind of, I don't know, dog whistle effect for people who hear that, and they're going to be galvanized, some of them. PETA's social media representatives also included a chart detailing the human supremacist terminology and suggested alternative language such as using coward instead of chicken, snitch instead of rat, jerk rather than snake. You don't hear people called snake too often, I don't think. Repulsive rather than pig, and lazy, as opposed to someone you might call a sloth. Of course, the 7 deadly sins include sloth, but that's not referring to an animal. Needless to say, the article says the majority of commenters deemed the directive a bit cuckoo. You see what they just did there? They snuck that one in. Congratulations on the stupidest tweet of 2021, and it's only been 4 weeks, said one person on Twitter, a true achievement. Another person said, I can't tell if this is real or you guys are making fun of yourselves. Another one said, instead of PETA, say trash. Ooh, that's hurtful. That is hurtful. Even staunch vegans found PETA's tweet difficult to digest. Haha. One vegan, it just writes itself. One vegan commented, "This is my 7th year of being a vegan, and I'm begging you to never tweet again."
Even the vegans are like, okay, too far.
Another commenter correctly pointed out that sloths were named after the term for laziness, not the other way around. That was my point. Sloth is one of the 7 deadly sins. So the animal got pegged with the name, not vice versa. In response to the onslaught of mockery, PETA's president, Ingrid Newkirk, told the Post, the knee-jerk dismissals are a reflection of the times we want to put behind us. And after ridicule comes discussion and then acceptance, as we've seen with our campaigns to end the use of fur and to point out how inhumane and unhealthy cow's milk is, among others. She said, quote, it shouldn't be controversial to assert that the words we use have the power to create a more inclusive world or to perpetuate oppression. And PETA is simply asking everyone to think before they speak or type. PETA also argued in a follow-up tweet that speciesist language was also inaccurate as animals possess surprisingly human-like attributes. Pigs, for instance, are intelligent. They lead complex social lives, show empathy for other pigs in distress. Now, did she mean that in a derogatory way or in an animal way? It's hard to tell. Snakes are clever. They have family relationships and prefer to associate with their relatives. Come back to me about being less superior than animals when an anteater builds a house, said one. Lastly, this isn't the first time PETA has caused its critics to have a cow. This past... I was waiting for your reaction. I gave you a courtesy pause just to see if you would react.
These are great.
Let me read. That's a great line. I hope whoever wrote this is going to get more opportunities to write for the New York Post. This isn't the first time PETA has caused its critics to have a cow. This summer, the animal rights organization ruffled online feathers after blaming the COVID pandemic on meat consumption.
This is great.
Okay. Just be careful what you laugh at, Cyrus.
I know.
Be careful.
I'm going to get in trouble, but I'm crying. This is funny.
Oh, okay. So we have to keep updating the lexicon, the words that you can and can't use, because they change practically from year to year.
For more of The Patrick Madrid Show, visit relevantradio.com/Patrick.